Boston Celtics. Tatum at the 4 with Kata in at the 5. White and Brown are the wingmen, and it's Simons in at the point. And for the Raptors, in it forward, it's Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Brandon Ingram, and it's Hurdle in at the center spot. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Tatum against Barnes. And here's Simons outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Outside Barnes. Back to Ingram. The 3 from quickly. Tatum pulls it in. Down low. Here's Kata. And that one is stuffed right through.
Clever play by Tatum, drawing the attention to him only to give it away.
And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. About a minute into this first quarter. Back to Pirtle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And here's Simons outside. Barnes with the rebound. Pass to Ingram. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Can't connect from short range. To the middle. Here's Kata. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Outside Ingram. Clock at 6. Wing shot on the way. And the Raptors miss again.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Simons. Here's Kata. And he goes in for the dunk.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Ingram. Back to quickly. Outside Barrett. There's a screen for three. Rebounded by the Celtics. And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jayson Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
Outside Barnes. To the paint. To win the run. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
At the line for Toronto, R.J. Barrett, shooting 1.
And since arriving in Toronto, his hometown, R.J. Barrett has seen his game take a step forward, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And in particular, his playmaking has gone to another level. If he could ever get his shot right, then he really will be off and running.
Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
Raptors trail by 9. Pass to Pirtle. Now Ingram. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by White. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him, and he said we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Pass to Barnes. Outside Ingram. The rebound by Jayson Tatum. Celtics lead by 9. White drives in. Simons right side. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Simons has got 5 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Pirtle with a screen on White. Inside. And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, Grant.
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out in the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
First one falls for him. You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, B.A., it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen.
Good on both. You know, for a team that's had deep playoff runs almost every year recently, the Celtics fell short last season, RJ.
Well, injuries and other factors played into that. But there's so much parity in the NBA right now. There is no team invincible come playoff time.
And there's the call on Scottie Barnes. That's his first foul. Pritchard's checked in for Simons.
Celtics substitution. Number 11, Peyton Pritchard.
Pritchard against quickly. Pritchard surviving the D. Just 5 to shoot. Over quickly. Pritchard, no good. Raptors trail by 9. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Brown. For 3, Barrett. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Barrett against Brown. Pass to Keita. The kick to Tatum. Here's the three. Sends it home from three-point land.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Barrett up top, defended by Brown. Toronto passing it around. It's Barrett on the wing. Picked by Pirtle. 6 on the shot clock. Barrett passes to Pirtle. Comes up empty down low. Boston leading by 12. Up top, Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Richard, some stars are the system, but Jayson Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jayson enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run through him, and I know that makes his teammates happy.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
And that one misses. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. Do you appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jayson Tatum. He is the real deal.
Good on the second one. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
Pritchard, the pass to Keita. Now Tatum. The leaner. Kick out to Brown. This one for 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Now here's Brown. Tatum feeling it out a bit. The three is up. Rebound Toronto. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds in the game. Raptors trail by 11. Pass to Ingram. To the inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
It seems like Jakob is always ready to attack the rim. He found a nice opening that time.
Tatum against Barnes. Tatum. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Jayson Tatum.
Toronto's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Ingram against White. Outside Ingram. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by White. Inside. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And the Celtics lead by 13. Well, the Raptors shooting 23%. Not great so far. Outside Ingram. Six to shoot. Pass to Barnes. Quickly from outside. The rebound, Celtics.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's White. Rebound, Toronto. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Raptors trail by 13. Now here's Barrett. Lays it up and banks it in. Barrett's got 5 points.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Now here's Barrett. 5 points in the game. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 13-point game. Nice ball movement by Boston. No coverage that time.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. Scottie Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you guys.
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Here's Brown. After the basket by Toronto. White with a screen on Barrett. Brown scanning the floor. Rebound, Toronto. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Barnes. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Boston leading by 14. Pass to White. Outside Tatum. Puts up a deep 3. That shot missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Sam Hauser out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Garza in at the center position, filling out the middle. Here's Shed. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Outside Dick. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Out to the right wing. They set the pick. Here's Shed. Boston pulls it in. To the middle. Here's Hauser. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Hauser's got his first points of the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Dick. No points yet. Pass to Shed. The 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Celtics lead by 16. And here's White. Here's Pritchard. White looking it over. Boucher on the screen. Fires for 3. White can't hit. The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Walter. He's guarded by White. Pass to Dick. Yep, that one's good. Dick's got his first basket of the night.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Outside White. Here's Garza. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Celtics lead by 17.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Changes for Toronto. Barnes, he's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Ingram comes in for Walter. And Emmanuel quickly subbed in for Shed. And the Celtics also making a change. Simons checked in. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Toronto passing it around. Dick with a miss. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Outside White. Pass to Simons. Lets it go from deep. And the Celtics another 3.
Simons has a shoot-first mindset, but he also takes great pride in making plays for others.
White against Ingram. To the paint. Here's quickly, and he dunks it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
So it's Boston now, following the bucket by the Raptors. Simons against Dick. On the wing, Simons. 5 points in the game. Raptors trail by 18. A skill Scottie Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Greg.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for one, Brandon Ingram.
Ingram, no good on the free throw.
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
Ingram against Brown. From downtown. Rebound, Toronto. Down low. Outside, Dick. Outside, Ingram. On the wing quickly. Fires the three. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got his third assist of the night.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
14 feet away. Simons' shot is good. Simons has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, Simons' jump shot is pure from anywhere on the floor.
Outside, Dick. Back to quickly. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Quickly's got 7 now in this quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Simons passes to Boucher. Simons outside. No good from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Quickly. Outside, Dick. Kicks it out to Barnes. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside White. Back to Simons. Boucher a screen on Quickly. Here's Simons. Quickly with the rebound. Raptors trail by 13. Ingram on the wing, defended by Brown. Barnes feeling it out a bit from the arc. Hauled in by Brown. Boston's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Pass to Hauser. Now Boucher. Now here's Brown. The 3-ball. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Mobo. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hauser outside from behind the arc. Nails it from 3. Hauser's got 8.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Dick, puts up a 3. Good work defensively by White. Boston leading by 16. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. White's got his second basket of the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Dick, the pass to Quickly. And here's Barnes. To the inside. Bobo. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, passing is a real skill of Barnes. He will make smart choices with the ball.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
We love to give away shirts to our loudest fans. Now is that time to grab a free shirt. Who wants a t-shirt? If you want a t-shirt, I need to hear you at your very loudest. Who wants one? It's that time, fans. T-shirt time.
Some changes for Toronto. Jakob Poeltl comes in for Mobo. And it's R.J. Barrett in for Dick. Garza's checked in for Boston. Jayson Tatum comes in for White. Here's Hauser. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Simons. Outside Tatum. The three is rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 16. Quickly outside. No good on the three. For Boston, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Poeltl. Here comes Toronto on the push. Quickly finds Barrett. Here's Poeltl, hounded by Tatum. Poeltl, the pass to Barrett. Quickly outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Hauser outside to the paint. Here's Garza. Off target at the rim. Raptors trail by 16. Outside Barnes. Pass to Ingram. Now here's Poeltl. Inside. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, the athleticism of Ingram. Exceptional at skying up for slams.
Tatum passes to Hauser.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
1:56 left in the first half of this game. Shot clock at 5. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. The shot by Garza, no good. And for Toronto, they're shooting at 44% in the second, a decent rate. Ingram, the pass to Quickly. Toronto passing it around. Now here's Poeltl. He has 6. Outside Barrett. From deep three-point land. Garza grabs the board. Celtics lead by 14. Tatum passes to Simons. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Simons got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the jumper from Simons is smooth like butter.
Right side Barnes, beyond the arc. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Hauser, covered by Ingram. It's Brown on the wing. Rebound by the Raptors. Hurdle's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Barnes in the post, defended by Hauser. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Sam Hauser.
Man, such a presence in close. Barnes fighting through the whistle and getting his.
That free throw good from Barnes. Some changes for Boston. Queta comes in for Garza, and it's White in for Hauser. Both free throws good from Barnes. Boston leading by 15. Simons, right side. Pass to Queta. Outside White. Ooh, here's White on the drive. Here's Queta. He's guarded by Barnes. Tatum, shot is good.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Now Ingram. Shoots over White. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's Boston with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And they've got a comfortable lead in large part due to their three-point shooting. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Jayson, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas a little bit, so we got to do a better job.
Keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Brandon Ingram out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
You do not want to let this guy get going. He can take days to cool off.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum. Tatum said, JV always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back to you, BA.
A dangerous duo. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Celtics lead by 16. Outside, Brown. Pass to Simons. The three is up. Rebound, Toronto. Quickly, left side. Over Simons, and there's Toronto with another bucket.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Simons passes to Tatum, to the middle. Kick out to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Simons with it, now quickly defending. Shot clock at 6. Simons against quickly. Simons' shot is good. Simons got 12.
Digging deep, Simons to the hole himself.
No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Here's Tatum, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Okay, just some big boy strength there from Tatum. Just put himself to the line.
Boston shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Jayson Tatum, shooting 1.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
Barnes passes to Ingram. Here's Barrett. Fires from deep. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Great open look there. 13 points in the game.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
You see yourself on the screen and you select your best move. Let's go. Next.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Brown against Barrett, quickly with a screen on Brown. Barrett into the lane, and the layup is good off the glass. Barrett's got 9.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
It's stolen by Pirtle. It's Barrett on the wing, defended by Brown. Barrett against Brown. Pirtle with a screen on Brown. 5 to shoot. Barrett finds Ingram. Shoots over White. Boston with a rebound. Brown passes to Simons. Inside, here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, yeah, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
Now here's Barrett. He's got 9. And it's quickly with a miss. Left side White. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Ingram. Pass to quickly. Outside Barnes. Now Ingram. And here is Barrett from outside the arc. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Is one of Pirtle's greatest strengths is offensive rebound. He just has a nose for finding second chance points.
Quickly against Simons. On the wing, Tatum. Shoots over Barnes. Goes to the fadeaway. Tatum's got 10 points in the quarter.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
Down low. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 4 assists in the game. Here's Tatum. 17 points in the game. Pass to Simons. Now here's White. Takes the 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. White against Ingram. Here's quickly. The 3, Barrett. And it's Jayson Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Outside White. Nice ball movement by Boston. It's stolen by Pirtle. Count it. White's got 6 points.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Here's Pirtle. He's got 10. Here's Ingram, and he hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. Give him 8 points now.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
Tatum passes to Simons. Pass to Brown. Here's Tatum. 6 to shoot. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
He's quick to read and react on D. Pirtle can really disrupt an opponent's offense.
And here's Barrett. Now here's Ingram. Nice D from Brown. Boston leading by 20. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. And then Tatum slams it in.
Oh, no. What a sick crossover right there.
And here's quickly. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Pass to Pirtle. Now Ingram. He's guarded by White. Floats one up. Boston with a rebound. Kid has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Boston pushing it up now. Got it. Tatum's got 21.
Once the fast break is rolling, they know who to go to. Tatum can be trusted to find the finish.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pirtle with a screen on White. To the inside. The shot by Pirtle, no good. Boston is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Tatum passes to Simons. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Now here's Quickly. He's got 9. On target from range. Quickly's got 12.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, speaking fast, I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness, hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because who I behind the fake exterior, inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior, get off of me, this ain't no humble brag, I want you to hear words, you can say them back, I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been through hell, I never got anyone's
Lobo, he's checked in for Toronto. Dick comes in for Ingram. The Celtics also with a sub. Pritchard's checked in for Simons. Up top, White, and stolen by Dick. And here comes the break. Here's Barrett. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, the aggressive mindset of Barrett. Looking to score and force defenses into difficult situations.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
The free throw drops for Barrett.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
And Barrett drops them both. Boston leading by 21. Outside Tatum. Pass to Keita. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his 6th assist of the night.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Now here's Dick. On the wing quickly. Defended by Pritchard. 4 on the clock. 19-footer. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got 6. Boston's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Tatum a screen on quickly. Pass to Tatum. Kick out to Brown. And stolen by Barrett. And a fast break now for the Raptors. The 3 from quickly. Boston pulls it in. Pritchard with it. Here's Tatum. It's stolen by Barnes. Outside Dick. Pass to Barrett. 1:50 left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three from Barnes. It's hauled in by White. Celtics lead by 21. Outside Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Barnes.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul.
He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here. First free throw is good. Some changes for Toronto. Ingram's checked in for Barnes. Walter comes in for Barrett. Shed comes in for Quickly. Boston also changing it up. Boucher comes in for Keita. And it's Hauser in for Jaylen Brown. And so Tatum nails both of them. A difficult situation for Toronto. Outside Dick. Boston pulls it in. White's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Ingram. Give him 8 points now. He drops it from range.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Tatum against Ingram. Now here's Tatum. Not a lot of room. Here's Pritchard. And that one, good. Pritchard's got 5 points.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Mobo, covered by Boucher. Ingram against Tatum. Clock at 6. Now here's Ingram. The D's right on him. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Boston's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. From the corner. Again, Boston.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Outside Dick. Let's go with a 3. And so it's Jayson Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Filling out the wings, it's going to be Simons and Brown. Sam Hauser out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. He buries it from 3.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Showing the bounce. Simon says dunk.
And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And the layup is good. Ingram's got 10 points in just the second half.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Simons. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Toronto shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Outside Ingram. Lets it go from the wing. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
Boucher on the screen. On the wing, Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Mobo with the rebound. The Raptors have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And it's Ingram with the basket on the assist by Dick. 20 points for Brandon Ingram.
Anytime Ingram gets a look that close in, it's a great trip down the floor.
Simons deciding where to go with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simons has got 7 now in this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Ingram, 11 feet out. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 8 rebounds in the game. Now here's Pritchard. He's covered closely. Boucher a screen on Dick. Brown passes to Boucher and finished off by Boucher.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
For Toronto, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Outside Dick. Inside. Here's Ingram. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Ingram's got 22 points.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Hauser. Pass to Simons. He can't get it to go. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Here's Ingram. Boston pulls it in. Simons outside. From deep. Mobo with the rebound.
After he pulled off that rare crossover, he had nothing left for the finish.
And stolen by Boucher. Brown with it. Picked up by Dick. Brown passes to Hauser. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Walter from outside. The rebound, Celtics. Boucher's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Simons driving to the basket.
I'll tell you, Simons can really book it. When he's at full speed, good luck catching up.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Mobo. Here's Shed. Uses the glass on the layup. Shed's got his first 2 points.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And the Celtics call time here.
Timeout.
So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Pirtle's checked in for Mobo. Barnes comes in for Walter. Barrett's checked in for Dick. And Emmanuel Quickly's subbed in for Shed. Boston also changing it up. Cada's checked in for Boucher. Jayson Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's White in for Simons. Hauser outside. Pass to White. On the wing, Tatum. He's guarded by Barnes. Cada gets the bucket.
Yeah, Tatum read the floor and fed the best guy he could find.
And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Now here's Quickly. Jacks up a three. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Hauser outside. Back to Tatum. Left side Pritchard. Pass to White. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Cada. Rejected by Barnes.
Yeah, erasing the shot. Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Garza's checked in for Cada. Boucher comes in for Tatum. Shireman comes in for White. For Toronto, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Pass to Barrett. Releases. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And here's Barnes. Here's Pirtle. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. And 12 points for Jakob Pirtle.
Big body Jakob using that size to get into position. Quality job.
Pritchard against Quickly. Here's Garza. And the shot falls short that time.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
Now here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Three-pointer. Drops in the three.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Quickly finds Barrett. Garza grabs the board. Boston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Toronto has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Ingram. Picked by Pirtle. Takes a three. Fires in the triple. Ingram's got 25 points.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Here's Shireman. Over to the left wing. Here's Garza, covered by Pirtle. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Back to Barnes. Pass to Quickly. Now here's Pirtle. Outside Barnes. There's the triple. And the Raptors, another three.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Quickly against Pritchard. Hauser outside. Launches it. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Double team on Ingram. Barrett throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Chris Boucher.
Boucher, first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Raptors, R.J. Barrett. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Boston leading by 21. Here's Gonzalez. Outside Pritchard. Pass to Minot. Here's Gonzalez. Covered by Ingram. Hauser can't get it to go. Here's Toronto now. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Double team on Ingram. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, Jakob is on a roll offensively. The defense needs to double their efforts to slow down this big man. Might want to send a double.
Pritchard against quickly. Right side Pritchard. Pass to Gonzalez. Over Ingram. Boston again missing.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
On the wing quickly. Defended by Pritchard. And here's Ingram. Nice move. The rebound, Celtics.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Celtics.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jayson Tatum.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Now here's quickly. Barnes. Outside Ingram. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the trifecta. And it's the Celtics ball. 16-point lead. Outside Pritchard. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And it's the Raptors with the ball, following the three by Boston. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Jayson Tatum.